Welcome to Show Friday. This is Taros. I am Robert Bronkhorst from Roundtalk Serpents. Let's have a look. So Taros is a male ball python, Python regius, and genetically speaking, he is a pastel hypo piebald. Now pastel is a incomplete dominant trait. Hypo is a recessive trait and a piebald as well. So that makes him what you call in this industry a double recessive, meaning that he is visual for two recessive traits. He is from last year. I've bought him, but he was a mouser, so he's not quite big yet. I was hoping to use him a lot upcoming season, but because he was a mouser and didn't grow well and therefore is not very big, I hesitated to use him a lot. So I only reserved one female for him. But a couple of days ago he took his first pre-killed rat. So if he continues eating rats, he will grow fast, and that will mean that he will be a little bit bigger, and I would feel more comfortable putting in two more females. So I will push back some of the head hypo females a little bit more to the back of the season, so they might see him instead of another male. So I bought him because I needed a visual hypo male. I have a lot of, well, not a lot, I have a couple of head hypo females with some incomplete dominance that I really wanted in the hypo project. But I did not have a visual hypo male to bring them into fruition. So I needed a hypo male, and I was shopping around, and I was shopping around the morph market, and I couldn't really find a single recessive. So it just hypo with some incomplete dominance trait that I really liked to be added on. I was looking for some hypo chocolates or something like that, you know, to really amplify the hypo project. And I could not find them, and I really needed to buy a hypo male that year. Then I got to thinking, all the head for hypo females also have some incomplete dominance traits that I really wanted in the hypo project. And once they are in the hypo project, they will be ready to the next phase. And the next phase will be adding a second layer of recessive genetics. And in most of the cases that will be pied. So it will be more wise to buy a double visual hypo pied. And there were not a lot available, and two of them contained hypo, and he was and two of them contained pastel, and he was by far the nicest of those two. And the other ones had some other recessive traits that makes it more expensive but not useful for me, or lived quite far away from me, which would make shipping a lot more expensive. So I didn't really want pastel in my hypo male, but it is not the end of the world, because in my opinion pastel doesn't really add on to hypo. It takes a little bit back from its true power, but pastel does look really great in piebald, so that's why he looks absolutely stunning, although pastel doesn't really work that great, in my opinion, with hypo. As you can see, he is quite shy. That's why I think he was a mouser. He's just too shy to be to confront big rats. So he also didn't really took frozen top mice. It took him a while. So a couple of weeks back he took frozen top mice for the first time. So last week I thought, well, maybe he's ready for a rat, and he was, thankfully. So hopefully he will grow and produce some awesome babies this year. And otherwise, I will give him the time, and he will be a big boy the season after that. So I'd like to thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.